the land is dark, and the moon is the only light you'll see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long stand by me. Let me tell you, when the sky we look upon, hey, 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 yeah, should crumble and fall, and the mountain should tumble to the sea. Yeah, I won't cry, I won't cry. Oh, I won't. Oh, shed no tear. Just as long stand by me. That's the animal in me. I said, oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me, 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 stand by me. I said, stand by me. Stand by me. Stand, y'all. Stand by me. Tuesday, brother. I said, oh, stand by me.
It's not doing that.
Oh, stand by me, 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 stand by me.
Woo!
Okay, I want to take just a brief second here. If you want to help support me, please hit the like button, hit the subscription button, and do a favor, share this with your friends from you, okay? Sort of help to get the word out. This will help me greatly. Thank you so much. Well, this is Alligator in Alignment. I'd like to say hello to everybody. I'm having a special little session today with some, how can I say, precious friends of mine. And been friends for many, many years. This is the Coyote Valley Sporting Clays. They have places where you can shoot shotguns and a range for
cowboy action shooting.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, cowboy action.
I've done a few of these cowboy action shootings, and it is amazing. They, a lot of the people dressed in the period costumes, and he was a sheriff, the sheriff.
Mayor.
Oh, the
mayor.
mayor.
The mayor of the town.
The mayor of the town. Right. Oh my goodness, yeah, it was just absolutely wonderful. This is Coyote Valley Sporting Clays, and those of you who are shooting enthusiasts, this is a wonderful place for you to come. It's laid out like you would not believe it, just incredible. And they even have a special place for the cowboy competitions and all of that. So this is Tom Ebert and his wife Nancy, precious friends of mine. Give me a little history of the
Sure. Well, we started 33 years ago. We came here to, have a more fulfilling life instead of building pipelines, which is what I grew up doing with my dad. And we saw an opportunity to do something more meaningful and more fulfilling in terms of just serving people and showing them a good time and having fun. And so we opened it in 1992 and been here ever since.
Yeah. And I have to say something about Tom's dad. When I met that guy, it was almost like we were both magnets or something. I just loved him. He was always just the greatest person to me, and often expressed. And I know men don't usually do that, but he more than once he expressed his affection and his love for me, and I really miss him. I really miss him.
Me too. Yeah, he was a magnetic kind of guy. You used the right word there. Everybody liked it. Yeah.
Now, Nancy is sitting here. She's not saying anything, but let me tell you something. Nancy was one of the first women shotgun instructors, I think.
A level 3.
On level 3.
Yeah, which is very hard to get. And that's the top. Yeah, in the United States.
Oh my goodness! And how long ago was this? When you started?
When I got a level 3, I think it was 95 or 96.
Yeah, somewhere in the late 90s,
Yeah.
I'm going to say, but she was the first woman.
Yeah.
And she had a class, graduated with a class of about, 7 or 10
Yeah.
men.
Yeah.
And,
I was the only-
and she'd come back and say, well, how'd it go today? And she says, well, they had it kind of where they picked on her. They would take the toughest student. They had guinea pig students. And they would take somebody that just couldn't shoot at all and, should have been, fly fishing or something. And they'd make her work with them. And the test was, could you make him shoot when he couldn't? And she went through that and was able to prevail, and they really didn't want to pass her, but they did. And so that's how she broke through that glass and got to be the first level 3 in the National Sporting Clays Association. And then after that, she came home to this range, and we have been blessed with an incredible large population and a lot of interest here in the Bay Area. And so she instructed here for many years until her hip kind of has given her trouble, and so she's not instructing any longer. But yeah, for many years here doing that.
I can only imagine the you working with a bunch of men, and I know how men are because I'm a man, But my goodness, and I can understand that they would do everything they could to make it hard for you.
They kind of did. They did.
Let me tell you something. We went to Hawaii, and we worked for Mr. Murdoch over there. He owned the island of Lanai, and we were on the plane back, his private jet back, and his secretary said, "You're awful sure of yourself." And I said, well, he has to listen to me if he wants to learn how to shoot. So that was, and he hired me.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
Isn't that great?
So,
Yeah.
It's you may not see it as that, but you're a part of history.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And back in the days when women were usually excluded from certain things, the fact that you could enter it, take all of the harassment that the men could throw at you, and still come out on top. That
Well,
says
I
everything.
also outshot a lot of them.
That didn't hurt anything.
Yeah.
But that brings up an important point that when we founded this business, my wife was involved from the get-go, and she's equal, and we were so blessed because that guided us into a family-friendly, women-friendly facility. And when you come out here, you see husbands and wives and boyfriends, girlfriends, and fathers and daughters, and and sometimes just wives that come and go shoot here. So we built this range to accommodate that, and we could see that there, in typical shooting ranges, when we started in the early 90s, it was a very masculine and very intimidating place to go to a shooting range. We were sensitive to that, and we wanted to make it where if you ask a question at our front desk, typically, not always, but typically it's going to be a female helping you, and that helps break the barrier down a little bit, and people feel comfortable coming in here with no experience and saying, hey, what does this mean, or how do you do this? And we'll explain it to them and we'll help them. You didn't find that at many shooting ranges when we started. That was something we started with, and now it's more common, and you see people following. But that's what's really made this place what it is.
That is incredible. That is incredible. Yeah, I can, because every time I've come here, and I've been here, of course, many times through the years, and I've always noticed that the diversity of the crowds. There's the babies are here, the little ones, and wives, girlfriends, and it's not a male-dominated place at all.
Not here. Not here.
And so that is absolutely incredible. Those of you out there who are shooting enthusiasts, you need to come to the Coyote Valley Shooting Clays. It's in Morgan Hill. It's a Morgan Hill area. And you have, down here you have the
Cowboy range.
The Cowboy Action Range. That's a club that comes and shoots, actually two clubs, and they shoot a couple of days a month. And then we have trap and skeet, and the usual shotgun sports in addition to the sporting clay course. But the sporting clays and the shotgun shooting is our primary. That's 90% of our business. Yes, absolutely. And then, of course, there's always events, and corporations come out, or fundraising events, things like that all the time. So we have this area here on the patio, and we'll have some entertainment from time to time from the Alligator, and then of course a lot of picnics and barbecues out here. So.
Yeah, the patio is very large, and they got there's the barbecue over here. You can get good barbecue. What more would you want? I mean, my goodness, this is like.
Well, we want Alligator here when they show up. That's what they want.
Yes, indeed. So, you guys said you're actually looking to sell at this point.
Well, we're getting a little long in the tooth.
Yeah.
Now, you wouldn't know anything about that, I know, but we're feeling kind of tired, and so we're, it's been a great run, and it's not something we eagerly do, but it's something we probably need to do, and bring in some younger blood and new ideas, and let this continue on for all the people that depend on this range. If something happens to us, we don't want this range to end. We'd like it to continue as long as possible, far into the future, and it looks like it's going to.
Well, that's really good, because there's such a great place, and you got it all set up, everything's set up, and at this point in your life, it would be good.
Yes, time for a rest.
To enjoy life.
To enjoy life,
Yes.
instead of having
Yes.
this. Even though it's enjoyable, I know it's enjoyable, but it's always there for you. Now, then you can enjoy life.
Yes.
Enjoy life. This is incredible.
And
Okay.
we enjoy our friends.
We plan to serve God, and we've spent a lot of time doing business, and maybe not serving them as good as we could have. So this is our chance.
Yes.
And we plan to do that.
that's good that you're thinking in that way.
Yep.
Yeah, yes. So, Tom, you moved from Morgan Hill to Boise.
Eagle, Idaho.
Eagle.
Eagle?
Yeah, well, it's right next to
Right
Boise.
next to
It's-
Boise.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah,
Same.
yeah. So tell me, how's that transition been?
Well, it's bittersweet. I mean, we love being here, but we just love the area up there. We love the people and the culture up there, and lots of friends over there. We're in kind of a more subdivided area where we are, whereas our home here, I've never had any neighbors, and so it's kind of fun to have a lot of neighbors, and I'm enjoying that aspect of it, and so is Nancy. And you know, there's the wildlife and the outdoors, and you know, we're enjoying all of that all the time.
We hope that you come up and visit us.
Yeah, we want to get you up there as
I
soon
plan
as we can.
to. I really plan to. Me and Christina have been. In fact, Donnie, take pictures of us.
Oh yeah, we got to take a picture.
After, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Christina. I've been telling Christina. I said, you know, I hadn't been up in that area of Du Bois in 30 years or something,
Okay.
probably longer. And I looked at it and I said, you know what? It's only a 9-hour drive from where from where we are.
From
Yeah.
from the north. But yeah,
Yeah.
probably. You know, more like 10, but yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the way I
A long
drive is
day. It's a long day.
And yeah, at some point when you guys are settled and you know things,
Yeah.
the time is right,
We're gonna
just,
get you.
just give me a call, and I will set aside some time when we're gonna take a ride up and just hang out with you guys. You know what I mean? And if I go to Boise that close to Boise, I will definitely do some performances in that area too.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Just call my name. Is that what you mean?
Open up your window, stick out
That's
your
the
head.
best. That's the best impression I can do of it.
Yes, indeed. So once again, this is Alligator in Alignment. Really, this is a special day for me because I haven't seen these guys in a matter of years.
Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah.
And when I got a call yesterday, or the day before, I think it was, it just made my day. I couldn't believe it. Tom was saying, "Are you playing in Monterey?" And I'm going, "Well, no, I play on the second Saturday of the month." And I said, "But you know what? I go there and play just to see you guys."
Yes.
And then he said, "Oh no, you don't have to do that, you know, because you won't have a big audience and blah blah blah." And I go, "Well, where are you?" And he said, "Well, we're in Morgan Hill." I said, "Well, I'll come there." And then he asked me, he said, "Well, you know, you don't have to, but it would be cool if you would bring a guitar along and play a few songs for us, you know." And whenever I travel with all of my stuff. Everywhere I go, I'm set. I'm ready.
It's such an honor to have you here, Alligator, again. And we just
Yes.
thank you so much for coming down and for gracing us with your presence and your humor and all your music. I'm a huge fan, as you know, and just love to have you come and entertain us. Everybody does. So thank you so much.
We'll be headed up to Boise as soon as we get the word from you guys.
And you're
that-
going to
that
be
it's
coming to
good.
my house.
Yes.
There you
Yes.
go.
Yes.
We have a nice room for you.
Oh boy.
Yep.
Donnie, I might not come back, son. So this is Alligator in Alignment. This is my friend Tom and Nancy Ebert. And say hello to Pop.
There
Yeah.
you go.
You know, I know you're watching. The music that is going to be at the beginning of the show is we're going to take from my performance here
Okay.
and put it on.
Cool.
Okay? So once again, if you're a shooting enthusiast, and especially if you're into the whole cowboy reenactment of
That's
things,
kind of cool. Yeah.
come to Coyote Valley Sporting Clays. Tell all of your friends. In fact, I'm gonna. My wife's daughter and son do a lot of shooting, And if they ever in this area, we'll definitely have them come here too.
Yeah.
So this is Alligator in alignment. I'm going to say happy trails. And boy, this has been a special day for me.
That's
Special for us
When
too.
you have really, really good friends and you don't get to see them, it leaves a hole in your life.
Yeah.
And so this has been a wonderful day. This
Thank
is
you.
Alligator in alignment saying happy trails. I will see you soon.